In this daily drop, I'm going to talk about creativity and can it be learned? So let's go. Okay, last episode of the week before I head back to Oregon, and I wish this picture wasn't right behind my head. Now, I have the choice of whether or not it's going to be there, but I kind of like this frame. Just turned the camera from the last episode about 45, 50 degrees, and I just went with it. Not a lot of time here as we wind up our family vacation, kind of a family reunion here in Georgia. But one of the things that I don't think we discuss very often is the idea of creativity and can it be something that you learn? And I don't know if I have a good answer for that. I do know that a lot of people who are drawn to creative activities and to the arts and things like that are generally drawn to it from a younger age. And this isn't a discussion about raw talent versus learning a skill. My wife has been a teacher for over 20 years, and one of the things that she teaches is art. And she firmly believes that anybody can learn how to draw. That doesn't mean that anybody is going to create great works of art, but that is a skill that can be learned. And then there's the creativity. There's the act of taking something that is in your mind, in your head, and translating that to something that is going to have some sort of impact and communicate to an audience, either small or large. And that's where creativity sort of comes in. It's the stuff beyond the skills. We can all learn the craft of lighting. We can learn how to do certain things with lighting, and we can really create things that are visually appealing. I believe that. But then there's another level which I think goes on in people who are driven, they have a passion for an area. Basically, I think a lot of it has to do with, yes, the idea that you are a creative person and that you can communicate creatively, but that there's something else going on, which is you're driven to get better. You are driven to learn more about what it is that you're doing, but there's also something inside of you which is sort of not a paint by numbers or if I read it in the book, I'm going to be good at it type of thing. It's I want to create something that may be inspired by other art, by other creativity, but I want to do my own thing. And that's, I think, a process that's very different for every single person that's creative, for every artist. And the way that journey happens is not definable. It is unique. And I don't know if I'm making any sense here, but I think it just means that if you are creative or we're thinking about the concept of creativity, it's something that's within that individual and it's something that they want to pursue. It's something that they sometimes feel they have to pursue and it drives them. So it's not a job. It's not something that they have to do. It's not something that they're being told to do. And I think anytime you come across somebody who's younger, who has an interest in the arts or creativity, you can help support them, but try not to, and this is where it gets hard, especially if you are a creative person yourself, try not to push onto them your drive for becoming more creative or for communicating artistically. Just help support them because their journey is going to be different than yours. And that's going to be different from somebody else's journey as an artist and as a creative person. So I think that, yes, creativity is innate. And to the degree that the person wants to pursue that and is encouraged to and supported in doing that is a big deal. But everybody's path is different. So all I'm saying is if you've got creative urges, go for it. And if it's driving you and making you happy as a person or happier, then go for it. Don't forget to, and I'll see you on the next episode of Door Just Closed. the Daily Drop.